So, here we are, another instalment. We're on episode number 5 now of the life coaching podcast. This is Stuart Craswell.
This is Liam Copeland.
I have decided to just refer to myself as I was going to say my God-given name, but my parents gave me the name, didn't they?
Yeah.
It'd be a bit weird if God gave me the name.
And there's a different vibe in the air tonight because Liam Copeland is very chipper. I'm happy-go-lucky Liam. So
there's also a different vibe in the air tonight because it's actually, well, it's 5:15. Is that evening time?
Do you know what? Because I'm so happy every time it's evening time.
No, I don't like... Right,
do you know what time I think it is? It's hammer time.
It's hammer time?
I'm so happy that it's unbelievable. See,
does that mean we can go and get hammered?
No.
Oh.
Everyone thinks that I'm a little bit miserable, so today, cheer.
Do you know what? You're going to start winding people up, and we're going to start getting like threats around Brentwood and Essex for what the fuck have you done to the podcast? Why is Liam so happy?
I
feel like we're losing some of our edge with you being happy, to be honest. And we're literally, hang on, how far into this? We're 15 seconds in.
But the truth
I think, is that right? Yeah, 15 seconds in, and you're happy, and you're already winding me up.
What you have to understand, Stuart, is, what matter happens in life, as long as you're happy, it's okay.
No, it's not. Stop it. I don't like that whole as long as you're happy thing. I mean...
you know what? I'm getting high on life right now, and if you can't deal with it...
Is this newfound thing? Right, I saw Liam, we obviously met up before recording this. We didn't just so happen to be in the same room recording. And he was sat outside the pub. And a rather attractive young lady just walked past the pub there. That was quite nice. I enjoyed
it. That made Liam very happy.
I prefer that because when we recorded the other day, we're in the opposite end of the pub where there was no window, there was no scenery. We're at the front of the pub where we're seeing the whole high street right now. And so if we do get distracted, I do apologise. So I saw Liam sat outside, and it's quite a brisk. It's the 1st of June. It's quite a brisk afternoon, isn't it? And there's Liam, proud as punch, sat wearing a pair of shorts, showing off his muscular calves.
The truth of the matter is, it's a poor judgment that at 10 o'clock this morning, when I was starting to do my granddad's garden, it was quite sunny.
Oh, it was quite a nice day earlier, wasn't it?
And then, if I'm honest, I finished at 4 o'clock. I could have gone home and got changed, but I didn't want to miss this.
You didn't want to miss.
Didn't want to miss this.
This is my favourite. This is my favourite time of the week, actually.
Yeah,
just chatting absolute sausage, and just happened to record it at the time. It's quite enjoyable, really. This life coaching thing. I mean, if I'm honest, I was sort of going through my routine this morning, and the only thing that I wanted to bring up in this session was right. How long does a tube of toothpaste last for?
I really want to be cool and say, I don't clean my teeth now, but I would say just a couple of months.
A couple of months? Do you think? For one person? Because I was thinking this, I've recently moved into my own place and I bought some toothpaste the other day. Obviously, it was only the other day, so it's still pretty full up. But, I mean, naturally, when you live with... Oh, there's South African Steve. See, we're getting distracted again. He just raised his eyebrow at me in a provocative way. If he saw a bit of the headband that I'm wearing right now. There's Becca and Casey. See, we're seeing everyone. This is so exciting.
What scares me is, though, that guy was in a full suit, and it scares me that you know him.
Why? What? Why does it scare you?
Because you don't look like the kind of guy that would...
I'll have you know that I used to wear a suit to work.
With your long, bushy hair.
Hello, Tommy. How are you?
You alright?
I'm very well, thank you.
But yeah,
what are you doing these days?
just doing a podcast.
We're just recording a podcast at the moment.
Yeah, you two sound like spice.
Yeah,
You sound like twats.
that's
Thank you, mate.
That's there now on there.
I always go to Tommy just for to make myself feel better about myself. Really, I mean, I was playing pool the other day, and he just went, "You're really shit." So now we just sound really shit as well as being shit at pool.
You know, you actually inspire my life.
There we go, see? Life coach.
Stuart does, but Liam doesn't. Thanks, mate.
This seems really weird. This feels like an episode of Friends because I've just seen Joe at the bar as well. Have you invited everyone down?
No, I think we need to get back to it before they will stab us.
I'll leave you two to it.
Thank you, mate.
I think Tommy's just checking out my bum, people.
Your bum in your tight shorts?
Yeah, quite tight. I quite like it though.
Yeah? Are you...
No sweaty gooch, so I'm okay.
No sweaty gooch. Well, that's always nice. When I think of Gooch, I think of the designer Gucci. To be honest,
Do you reckon that's where it's come from?
I can't see where else it would come
Mason
from.
patents. They didn't sweat his Gucci. They went, these are Gucci.
These are.
He's like, I imagine he's Joey Essex.
I've got a lot of space around the
fashion
gooch.
world,
These are Gucci. Yes, no, that's the only possible. Pardon, I just.
So you're worrying about toothpaste?
No, I wasn't worrying. I was just thinking because naturally, when you live at home with mum and dad, everything just gets replenished, doesn't it? So you don't really take much notice. And I was just brushing my teeth, and I thought, oh, that's mental. Got some toothpaste. I wonder how long. I should see how many days it is.
I feel someone that would write a life coach book would go, how long's a piece of string strip?
How long is a piece of? Oh. So I met some old work colleagues.
Is this
Yesterday.
from your old place where your boss was Dave Brent?
Yes, my David Bree. We all know by now as I work for an absolute fucking idiot. He's got this other book. It's all about his chimp.
I like this.
But it's like a metaphorical chimp that it's like his primitive version. So when he gets angry, rather than saying I'm getting angry, he goes, my chimp is coming out.
That just sounds like he's going to get his cock out.
Either that or he's homosexual.
Yeah. I quite like the guy. What's his number? No, I always see since every time you tell me about it, I imagine he's got a like little slave there that does. Is there like a job's worth that really arse licks him? Like he's got his Gareth basically.
There is, and then they realise what he's like.
Yeah. So
we really need to. I don't. Because it's so easy. It's so easy that it just every podcast boils down to just slagging off this man. It's.
Do you know what?
I feel,
easy, did he really touch you or so? Because you instead of like going to police, you've just done a podcast. About
well, I'm still owed some money by the man.
Oh, are you?
And technically, well, I mean, if we sort of put bonuses into it and my final paycheck, it's probably about 400-500 quid.
Right, people, get on it.
Yeah.
Yeah? No more, like, saving the environment, do you know what I mean? Recession's over. Don't worry about anything like that. Don't even pay your bills this month. Get Stuart's money back.
Let's do it. Let's boycott.
Should we start a Kickstarter for you?
Yes, let's do that. What is that?
I don't know. I heard about it once and I thought it sounded cool.
But it sounds like a skateboard.
I think it's where you say, like, you go on there and go, I've got an idea to do a podcast, but I need $2,000 to do it.
Right. So, Liam, if I'm honest, you're looking at me and you're smiling, and I don't like it, to be honest. Why don't you be miserable?
I can go back to miserable.
Yeah, do it, please.
I'm actually genuinely in a quite good mood today, though.
What's happened? Should I come back another day?
Well, I was quite happy because the guy won on Deal or No Deal. That made me quite happy.
Who won? What did he win?
He won his deal for $12,000, and genuinely he had 250k left in one box and 50p in the other, and he sold the 50p box. That made me quite happy.
So he got 250 grand?
Yeah.
Did he?
I'm basically trying to evolve myself and be happy for people's happiness instead of their misery.
I prefer it when they get 10p,
Yeah.
or when they deal too early and they get 250 grand and all they've got. Well, I say all they've got. It's like 4.5 grand.
Yeah. Genuinely, the best episode I've ever seen is where it literally came out to 2 boxes and it was 5p or £5, and he went, would you like to swap the boxes? And he literally went, doesn't really matter, does it not? It was just so bleak.
Have you noticed that Noel has started to look more and more like Keith Richards every day?
I feel that's very insulting to Keith Richards.
Well...
And he's not a pretty man, so...
No, but it's like... His beard as well looks like it's just been strapped onto him.
Do you know Chris Evans is back on TV? Who let that happen?
He's on the One Show, isn't he?
And TGI Friday, apparently, or TGI Friday is coming
The thing
back.
that annoys me about Chris Evans is he's kind of like, wait, and I just did this, and I so happened to make £50 million. It's I think more effort went into it than that, to be honest. I'm just so zany and kooky.
It's literally, are we going to get like Johnny Vaughan back on TV now? Is the 90s coming back and we just don't even know about it? Is this the hit?
What one's Johnny Vaughan?
He's what used to do Big Breakfast.
Is he the really smug one?
Yeah, well, they're all pretty smug in the 90s. Try and name a TV presenter not smug in the 90s.
Richard Bacon?
Where's he now?
No, I'd say he was...
where is he now?
He's... I remember...
All the smug ones are still on TV?
No, I said Richard Bacon to try and get a rise out of you because I'd say he's the epitome of smug. Also, after getting found doing cocaine after presenting Blue Peter, I remember him having a show called Streaky Bacon, where he would present a show where Channel 4 would just film people running around naked.
The only thing I know about him is
I mean, it's a good name if his name's Richard Bacon, but I don't think, the highlight of his career is filming people naked.
The only thing I know about him in recent years is that he was getting abuse on Twitter.
Everyone gets abuse on Twitter, don't they? No?
I give it out.
Well, we've got quite a couple of favourites on Twitter, yes, and we've got actual genuine life coaches.
I like this. Because I really hope they haven't listened either.
Yeah, no, I think as a life coach, I'd say one of the fundamental things is attention to detail. So, obviously, these charlatan life coaches out there.
That's what you learn in your courses, and that's what you've been training.
Yes, no. When I got my diploma in life coaching, it was attention to detail, which none of these life coaches in quotation marks are actually doing on Twitter. So they're awful. You should just listen to me, really.
I'd say listen to you with a dash of me, and when I say dash, I mean 90% of me.
Why are you? Hang on, I'm the egotistical one. What are you doing?
Happy-go-lucky now, mate.
No, you're not.
I'm happy.
You're miserable, go unlucky.
Look at those red shoes.
I just finished my.
That is genuinely. Don't pretend you don't even want them, you little guy.
No, I want those shoes, but they don't go with the rest of his outfit.
No. See, I'm a big colour coordination guy.
To our two listeners, which is me and Liam, so we can see him. So we're sort of being a kind of post-modernist description right now.
So this is the problem with the windows. Much as Stuart loves it, he gets lost and thinks he's in a cafe in Shoreditch.
To be, why am I in a cafe? I don't know.
Shoreditch. I've decided that you're not an emo no more and you're a hipster.
I'm not a hipster. I'm a goth.
I feel you're bringing pirate, or maybe you're pirate chic. Someone said something about you being a pirate the other day.
Look, I've got a bandana around my waist with skulls on it.
It genuinely feels like you went Camden in 2007. You kept everything and now you're bringing it back.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, it wasn't great then.
It's working. It works really, really well.
You're very Jack Sparrow-y today.
Am I? But you said that the other day.
Yeah, maybe get the hint.
Get the hint? What, that I look like...
Jack Sparrow.
That I look like
Is it because I once said you look like Russell Brand, then you've got to change my image? So you went, who else looks a bit odd and got long hair and a beard?
think
Jack Sparrow.
I think if I spent my life changing my image every time I got compared to Russell Brand, then I would just cease to exist, to be honest.
Would you, if you cut your hair short, would you cut your hair short? I liked you.
No, because I'm not modelling myself on it.
So much better with short hair.
No, I just look really normal.
Because that's wrong.
Yeah, no, it's not wrong. It's just wrong for me.
Have you heard that Stuart is saying that it's wrong to look?
No, I'm not. I'm saying no, because
I thought a little bit of racism was in there as well, but
really?
I don't want to judge.
Right, here's another one. Here's another one. Right, and when you sort of played the race card, I don't know how I'm going to diligently put this, to be honest. I cut my finger at work the other day.
Yeah.
And at work you have like blue plasters rather like normal plasters.
So
you know, like your plaster. It's like
health and safety. They can see that.
Yeah. So, you know, like when you cut yourself and you're a kid and you get a pink plaster to match your skin tone. Do they do different plasters for different skin tones?
I will actually be truthfully honest with you. I don't know because I've always had Batman plasters.
Have you really?
Because my parents understood. Do you know what? This kid is going to hurt himself a lot. He's very stupid. We at least make him look like Batman. He might be a bit happy.
Did you hurt yourself in the hope of looking like Batman? There's been a lot of mention of Batman. You talked about Batman in the last podcast.
I wish I was Batman.
Do you wish you were Batman?
Oh, genuinely, if someone can go kill my parents if I get to be Batman, I'll be okay with it.
Really?
Yep, 100%.
So you'd...
Yeah.
Really?
No, I'm not taking it back.
Does your mum and dad listen to this?
I send it to my dad. I don't think it's appropriate for my mum to listen to.
No, I mean...
I really hope your mum doesn't listen to after we talked about dogging last time.
Well, that episode is still to be uploaded. I'm still umming and ahhing about that one, to be honest. I mean, the slander! That was it! Libelous and slanderous!
Oh, okay.
Fucking yes. Right, after the slanderous stuff that you were saying about my mother the other day, I don't know if that podcast is ever going to see the light of day, to be honest.
Maybe I'll do a video podcast.
A video podcast.
Yeah, maybe I'll do a video podcast with your mum dogging, and then you will have to put it up.
Yeah. So
that's 2 Kickstarters we want.
But no, I'm not going to rise to it this time. No, I'm not going to rise to it this time. You're just being you're just being a dick. So
Happy-go-lucky little one went out the window.
How was your? You did say the other day that about you're at work and you got to finish early to go on your night out.
Yeah, it was a good night out. Actually.
Where did you go?
We went to Yates in Chelmsford because where else would chaps go? And
Yates in Chelmsford.
Yeah, and then we went to Chicago.
I'm gonna tell you a little fact.
Oh.
Actually, I don't know if I should tell you the fact now.
Tell me.
I once had sexual intercourse in the first girls' cubicle of Yates toilets in Chelmsford.
Really?
Yep.
Unfortunately, I didn't go in those cubicles.
Did you not?
No.
The funny thing is that I mean, obviously, I think the bouncer was just saying it to be lewd.
Yeah.
But my friend, you know, the one that I alluded to. So I'm saying it quite a lot about playing trumpet.
Yeah.
He said to try and drop me in it. The bouncer went, "Oh, he's just so sex to the girls' toilet." And the bouncer, quick as anything, went, "Well, looks like I've got something to watch back on CCTV later."
I like that. I remember when I used to work in a club at uni, a girl was getting, I'm just going to be rude, fingered on the dance floor. So I told the doorman, as in, maybe you should let this stop.
Was he definitely getting fingered?
She was definitely getting fingered and she was liking
The boy might have been looking for like a bag of peanuts that he bought at the bar.
Yeah, no. The clit is shaped a little bit like a peanut, but not massively.
No, like a bag of peanuts.
Yeah.
Maybe you heard some rustling.
But I went and told this doorman thinking he's going to kick him out or at least tell him to stop it. He stood over him just literally stood there watching him. And I'm in next to him, not even subtly. And then he also radioed every other doorman to go and watch. And I was like, so who's managing this club now?
Who's manning the door?
Yeah.
Did you take it upon yourself to be doorman?
No, if I'm honest, I went for a fag break.
Did you?
Yeah.
Was that it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't really want to watch her as much as I didn't really want to watch her get fingered. If I'm honest. She weren't attractive people.
No, I can't imagine. I mean,
she was very as the French would say, ugly.
I think generally speaking, when you match standards to aesthetics, they generally go hand in hand, don't they?
Yeah. I feel if you're going to get fingered in a club, you're probably not the prettiest person.
I once
got fingered in a club. Did you? Who was it? Freddie.
It was me. I did.
You fingered yourself in a club. That's talent.
I fingered myself. Yep.
I want to see this CCTV.
So sorry. Anyway, go on.
Look back at CCTV.
You went to Yates.
Went to Chicago. It was very good.
Chicago's. Because when I was talking about my sober experience in Chelmsford, we were supposed to go to Chicago's, but it was shut.
Oh really?
So we had to go to another club.
They do Beck's free alcohol-free beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Not back a couple of them, did you?
I knocked back about 6 or 7 because I'm hardcore.
Did you break dance?
I did dance. I like dancing now. As I got older, I used to be a bit like, oh, why do I have to dance? But now I've embraced that I can't dance, but I'm funny. And when I dance, and people seem to...
Who's judging the funniness?
Drunk people.
Not you?
Not me. I genuinely think I dance like Usher.
Do you?
And, yeah.
You think you dance like
Usher? I think I'm better than Little George Hampson.
Who?
He won Britain's Got Talent.
I thought the dog won it.
There's been a lot of Britain's Got Talent.
Did the dog win it recently?
Last time, yeah.
And then the dog won it a couple of years ago?
I don't even understand how a dog does win it, because the dog can't spend money.
Maybe they get a sponsorship from Chappie.
I genuinely reckon they literally went, here's a dog bowl, I've got the rest of the money.
Well, yeah, no, I don't think a dog could comprehend the idea or concept of money, to be fair.
I think they should have put the dog money in the dog's dog bowl. If he eats it, he eats it. If not, it's his money. It's his fucking money.
What are you going to do? No, probably just lick it a little bit, maybe. A dog's not going to eat money, is it? When have you ever seen a dog eat paper?
Dogs eat shoes.
What do you mean dogs don't eat shoes?
You don't know.
I had a dog.
Have you ever had a dog?
I had a dog, Benji, God rest his soul.
Yeah.
He never ate a shoe.
Don't tell me yet. Must have. Loads of dogs. We used to have Ralph. My dog Ralph, he's sadly, God rest his soul as well, used to always eat shoes.
Do you reckon Ralph and Benji are up in heaven playing together right now?
Ralph's pretty much the dog version of Liam, so no playing, just miserableness.
Oh, really?
That's why we got on so well.
Oh, Benji was pretty happy-go-lucky.
Yeah, he was happy-go-lucky and then he got older.
Right, okay, sorry, go on.
He's a bit like me. But he used to be scared of toy cars and Hoovers. So
I thought you were going to say twigs.
No, he didn't like water though.
Didn't like water?
Didn't like water.
What, like swimming in it or drinking it?
Well, you like drinking it, but he didn't like swimming in it or anything like that.
And he ate shoes?
Yeah. He also,
What do you mean he like ate them or like ripped them apart?
Yeah, ripped them apart, I had a little bit.
But at what point do you draw the line of a dog ripping money apart and eating it?
It's his money though.
Yeah, I know.
Why you got, do you know what I mean?
What?
It's his money.
I'm just trying to...
He won Britain's Got
I know,
Talent.
but I'm just
what
trying
did
to...
the women do? What did the woman do?
I don't know, I haven't watched it. All I know is some dog won some talent competition.
Yeah, so the dog's the talented one. A woman walking or dancing ain't that talented. A dog doing that's fucking
But was
sick.
a dog born that talented? Or was it trained?
Well, now we're going into deep metaphors.
That's not a metaphor, that's literal.
Nurture v. What is it? Nurture v.
Nurture v nature.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? What are we going for now?
I like how you went, well, we're going into metaphors now. That's the opposite of a metaphor.
I'll be honest, I don't really care.
We're not...
But yeah, I think the dog should be allowed his money, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah?
He either should be getting loads of dog bones, because they like their pig's ears. Ralph used to love pig's ears.
Yeah, I never thought they were actual, like, I didn't think they were actual pig ears. Are they actual pig's ears?
I don't know. I'd love to know that.
They can't be, surely.
It's a lot of
Who
pigs.
would know?
Pigs.
Where?
I really don't think anyone in this pub's going to know.
No, there's no sort of...
No. Well, I'm the second smartest person here. We've got to look at yourself, really.
Who's the smartest?
I'll tell you who's slightly smarter.
Really? No, but we've been through this.
You've learned how to use toothpaste, that's a big step.
I haven't learned how to use toothpaste, it's just I want to know how long a tube will last for, used by one person.
Do you know what you need to do?
What?
Every week you can tell someone, measure it, how much it's gone down.
Do you know what I did today, which I thought was incredibly bohemian?
Measured your willy?
Me. Measured my willy?
Yeah.
No, how is that bohemian?
Have you ever done that?
No.
You're not.
Have you?
Yeah.
Have you really?
Yeah.
What, in both contexts?
What, mate? Yeah, it's a floppy and normal.
Floppy and normal.
Say it is.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
going to be offended.
Well, I know, I just wanted to know if it was both contexts or not. Huh?
Do you have a name for yours?
No, hello mate. I've names for my testicles.
What are they?
Big Lance and Little Jim.
Why?
They're both the same size. One's
It's Big Lance because of Lance Armstrong, because he lost one.
No, do you know what? It was.
That's funny because he's a cheap.
This is incredibly bizarre, and I don't know why I remember this. I named them just randomly one day at school.
Yeah.
And I went, this is Big Lance and Little Jim in a South African accent. And I think Big Lance was actually named after Lance Klusener, who was... To those who don't know, Lance Klusener was a 90s all-round cricketer. So one of my testicles is named after a South African cricketer. Little Jim, I don't know, to be honest.
So maybe that's his penis.
Joe.
Hello.
Hello, this is Joe, my stunt double. If you could all hear him right now. Not my stunt double, I'm also his stunt double. What was the question about dogs? Yeah, you know, you give dogs pig's ears. Are they actual pig's ears?
Yeah, of course.
They are?
Yeah.
They're not like shaped to look like pig's
No, you
ears?
can get the actual pig's ears.
Well, I'm not sure. I want to hope they are.
Well, surely they'll be like a bit fleshy.
No, because imagine like cured.
Cured, yes.
They're dry,
Yeah.
so they're like.
I'm starting to feel sorry for all the pigs though.
Why?
Well, it's just...
Isn't there that saying that if you could use the oink, you would? Like butchers use like every piece of a pig.
You can
What
get
do
the
Muslim
noses as
dogs
well.
eat?
What do Muslim dogs eat? Why do No, I think that's a dog owned by a Muslim. That's not a Muslim dog.
So they're not.
What? So you're saying there's a dogs?
Ralph was a really big.
There's a
Buddhist.
mosque.
Ralph was Buddhist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But how do the dogs take off their shoes
I once
when they
tried
walk
giving
into
him
the
a
mosque?
squeaky toy, and he was like, "I don't need that, man. I'm simple." So
Ralph was a Muslim dog. Is that what you're saying?
no, he was a Buddhist dog.
He was a Buddhist
I
dog.
really hate Muslim dogs, so don't start on that.
Are you saying that
I thought
animals
it was
are
racist.
capable of
They're
religious
capable of being
warfare?
gay though.
Huh?
I think you need to open your mind to dogs. You're one of these people stopping them getting money as well.
No, I'm not. I just want to know what's the difference between a dog eating money and ripping money up.
They haven't got opposable thumbs to rip up money.
Who? The dog?
Yeah.
I know, but apparently they eat shoes. So surely...
You can rip something up your teeth.
Yeah, that's
true,
what I mean.
true.
Because he's saying that this dog that won Britain's Got Talent, that
You
you should like put the money in a bowl, and if he eats it, he eats it. But I'm saying, where do you draw the line between it ripping the money up and it eating it?
Dogs are like sort of people's slaves. They like
trained.
They're owned. They're owned by.
I don't like this. I'm trying to be more happy about this stuff.
Yeah, no, we're trying to honestly track you back down.
I don't know why you're trying to make me more miserable.
To be honest, I feel like I'm getting quite riled up. We swapped roles here, to be honest.
Yeah. I'm going to start looking at myself in the mirror in a bit.
The dog win Britain's Got Talent or something?
Well, I don't know the last one, but a couple of years ago. Whatever.
The dog won a couple of years ago. I think the dog won again. Because I saw a picture of a dog in the paper.
That's actually...
No, that was Kerry Katona. I like a good Kerry Katona joke.
Do you really?
Yeah, I do actually.
That's such a niche for you.
Yeah.
Like,
I've started realising.
I'd imagine a couple of years ago they were rife. Like the papers, there was Kerry Katona jokes everywhere. Now I reckon you have to go quite far afield to get a good Kerry Katona joke.
I was rolling in them a couple of years ago.
Now the glory years of Kerry Katona jokes. Oh, was it like the bankers crash in 2008?
It was really. Do you know what, it's like now when you see a Kardashian and you're like, oh, is that a Kardashian? I don't even know how many there is.
How many are there? What, including like the mum?
She's a Jenner though, isn't she?
I don't know, mate. Who's the one that like?
All I know is apparently there's an app that's like £5 and you can put it on your computer, phone or whatever, and it blocks everything Kardashian from your computer. So every website you go on, there won't be no trick. You can go on the Kardashian website. Yeah, you can go on the Kardashian website.
Just for like, you know, and it'll get rid of like seeing certain shit.
Vacuous celebrities.
Like that'd be a great action.
I suppose it would enrich your life to a certain extent, wouldn't it?
Unless you're looking for Kardashian stuff.
If it removes Kardashian and sort of directs you towards like I don't know, a piece of Shakespeare, then we're enriching our lives, aren't we? Really?
Unless you want to watch Kardashians and then it's just fucked your life.
Then you're just watching Romeo and Juliet.
See, I think that's what it really should be. Is if you've got like someone you know, a relative that loves Kardashian, install it on their phone or computer, and then that just fuck them up because they keep trying to go on the Kardashians and it just keeps putting them somewhere else.
Or if your last name was Kardashian or first name and you try to send an email, right away.
Yeah.
So you've got to think about these things.
Yeah. There's got to be some sort of filtration to a certain extent. That's quite difficult, that.
So, but someone's made an app like that, so that's quite good.
Oh, that's quite bizarre. We're moving on from here, I suppose. I don't know. I for some reason I felt the need to tell you this story.
Okay.
I was in Colchester yesterday, obviously. Which I think I said earlier. Did I say earlier?
Yeah, you said you went and met some friends.
So, anyway, we're me and a very dear friend, Laura, who I used to work with, and her darling little son, Mason, who I call Little Mitch, after Mitch Lucker, because he's clearly going to be the singer of a death metal band when he grows up. We were at the car park, paying for it with change and all that. Geezer comes up to us, and he was he was reasonably well presented, but I remember him from when I used to work in Colchester all the time. And he came up to me, sorry guys, sorry to bother you, like, I'm not a tramp or anything, or, you know, basically all this happened, he went into a big elaborate story, basically saying that his daughter's in hospital in Chelmsford, he hasn't got any of his bank cards. He hasn't got any of his bank cards on him, or anything like that. He needs some change so he can get a bus back to Chelmsford to go and see his daughter in hospital. Right, and I said, that's really funny, because you told me this exact same story 2 years ago when you were trying to get money for crack. It was just quite weird that it was the exact same person.
There used to be...
do you know who that was that just walked past? What's the guy's name that we saw, Joe? Do you remember St Patrick's Day? We saw that guy off X Factor.
Yeah.
What was his name?
No idea.
Sam Callahan.
That's it.
That was him. He just walked past. He apparently he's a singer in a metal band now. Sam Callahan, who was on X Factor. Everyone look him up, right? And he was talking about tattoos and stuff, right? Yeah. And he's getting a sleeve done.
Yeah.
So he showed me his ink, as he put it, and I went, oh yeah, what's the kind of message behind that? Is there any sort of story there? He goes, well, here's a guitar because I like music, and here's a clock, and here's a picture of an owl.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, good. So there is no substance. There is there. Really?
He did apply for X Factor.
No, that was.
So, I mean, let's be honest. If you're applying for X Factor, Big Bro, anything really, you're on luck. And hang
on. We were talking about Zayn Malik the other day about how he's not a loser because he just happened to apply X Factor the same day as 4 other reasonably attractive boys and has now made millions and millions of pounds.
Yeah, but name other millions and millions of pounds from X Factor.
JLS?
JLS aren't together anymore, but I'll be honest, Ashton did backflips, so that's probably
He
why
did do a backflip.
That's
It
probably
was
why
good.
they
It
made
was a
some
good
money.
backflip.
He was good
This
backflip.
glass though, it does make it easier.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I
Joe
feel if
was
I-
just pointing out a pint glass there for
I
us.
feel if I could do backflips, I'll be a billionaire.
Do you?
Yeah.
I'd love to do.
Actually, someone your size doing a backflip, I'd pay a lot of money.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'd like to do? Be able to jump as high as your head. So my feet were the level of your head. Does that make sense?
Borderline flyer.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I think
Liam's 6'7",
you
by the
could
way.
be a plane.
Could I? If I held my arms out at the same time, do you reckon I'd float down softly?
Is it really bad that in my head, R. Kelly's I Believe I Can Fly is just in my head?
No, I think that's perfectly acceptable.
I like R. Kelly.
Why? What other song would you have in your head? Do you like him because he's a nonce?
Is he a nonce?
There was a story a while back, wasn't there?
No, what's her name? Aaliyah, his ex-wife who's dead, Aaliyah,
Oh, bless
was
her.
15 when they got married.
Oh, was that
She was
it?
still in school. But to be fair, he
Wait,
did
Aaliyah
make...
was married to R. Kelly? I'm learning so much today.
Yeah, see, the podcast, educational, life coach.
He also did a porno where he peed on someone, but don't worry about that.
Did he?
Yeah.
Would you ever do that?
No, pee's not really my thing. Porno,
Pee's not really
either,
your
just
thing.
so people know.
Oh yeah, you were talking about octopus porn the other day.
Yeah, I ain't done it though.
What do you mean you haven't done it?
Are
Are you talking about? Are you trying to say that you haven't got 8 cocks?
Hey, if I had 8 cocks, I'd be a billionaire.
Yeah, no, neither have I. To be honest, it seems quite easy in your world to become a billionaire because apparently if me and you had sex in a bunk bed, we would be internet billionaires.
Yeah, that's internet billionaire. That's not real pounds. That just means a billionaire views.
Oh right, okay. So,
I like to pretend every view you get a pound. But I don't think it works that way.
so from our last podcast, I think we got about 35 views. So we'd have 35 quid.
But
What's that half?
I'll have 35.
Why would you have 35 quid? I'm the one that uploads them. I'm the one that records them.
I'm the star.
You're the star. You're not, because you're starting to be happy. All this notoriety is starting to go to your head. To be honest, I want you to be miserable again.
Well, people. I probably am going to be miserable soon.
Good.
Because
I'm going to preempt it and just say
life
go
is-
with it.
I'm just. The thing is, I'm trying to just get. Do you know what? I wouldn't mind just being okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. You said that with a smile on your face.
Yeah, I know.
lovely. Yeah.
Nothing bad's happened today. I've only been pissed off once today.
It's only a Monday though, really. I
Only
mean,
got pissed off
what can? I sort of woke up this morning. I woke up to a builder knocking on my window, which was slightly bizarre, to be honest. I slept naked last night as well, so I didn't really know what to do. There was a slight awkward situation where if I got out of bed, there's a builder that's going to see my testicles, but at the same time, like, he's obviously trying to communicate to me. So
Could introduce him to
I wasn't quite sure what to do, to be honest. Do I invite him into bed? Or...
Ask if he likes cricket. If he says yes, explain the story on the testicle, and then say, would you like to give him a kiss?
Okay, the issue with that is that it's already happened. Unless he does it again tomorrow morning.
Yeah. Maybe, I reckon he thought you were a girl. He just saw the long hair.
He saw the long hair.
long hair, the legs, and went, she's a looker. Does anyone ever think like that?
Does anyone ever think
From
I'm
the
a girl?
back, from the back, obviously. Like front, you have a beard, so unless you're a really weird girl that likes having a beard,
Like that geezer on Eurovision.
that was a girl, wasn't it?
I thought it was a dude because I had a
Oh
beard.
shit, I went to that.
Did you? Yeah, I was a little bit
Do you
confused, to be
remember?
honest.
Alright, I was talking to someone the other day actually talking about this. Do you remember the program called Something About Miriam? And it was about a transsexual girl.
I think so.
We must have been about 13 or so.
Right, okay.
And she basically, it was a dating show, so all these boys had to win a date with her. She did kiss 2 of them, and then basically, as they chose the person, like, so she chooses Paul to go on this date. Paul gets the choice and goes, just so you understand, Paul, you can go on the date and you both get like 100 grand, or you can walk away now with just with 50 grand. But you have to know that Miriam was, and she goes, Paul, I was born a man. And everyone, and the best thing about it is though, there's just a guy in the background who goes, fucking knew it. But like, I don't know if that is genuinely the cruelest thing in the world, because they've exploited her, they've exploited all those guys. Like one of them, do you know what I mean? They're not. I feel a bit sorry for them, but I just also remember a kid in my school went to watch that programme last night, so I went with her and she was wealthy. I don't think he watched the start of it, where it explained that she used to be a man. Which also, her name was Pedro, I think, to start with. Why would you not... See, I would never want to be a woman if her name was Pedro. I kind of want to be called Pedro now.
Pedro, I do like the name Pedro.
Yeah.
Pedro, I would quite like my name to be Pedro Salvador, to be honest. I'd quite enjoy that. That was a noise of genuine excitement.
I feel because of my Irish heritage, so I'll be Pedro O Salvador.
Pedro O Salvador. No, I think it's got a certain ring to it.
Cork.
I think I've been to Cork.
It's nice.
Yeah, it's alright. Yeah.
Everywhere in Ireland's nice. It's the greatest country in the world, Tennessee.
Yeah, why are you in Brentwood, in Essex, in England?
Because I can't be miserable in Ireland, mate.
Why? Because everyone's so happy-go-lucky?
Yeah,
did you get dug out because you weren't happy-go-lucky?
So I weren't a leprechaun.
You weren't ginger enough.
I was too tall.
Didn't wear enough green.
I was too tall.
Oh, what other stereotypes?
Yeah, lovely little bit of racism from
you don't drink either.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I can speak English. Oh, that was nasty.
You can speak English. So, right. To wrap up this life coaching this podcast, because I need to wrap it up because I do actually really need to go to the toilet.
I feel we should
unless
talk
you
about
just
something else.
do you just want to carry on talking? Right, I'm going to go to the toilet.
No. Let's wrap it up because I feel a bit like Garth from Wayne's World there, where it was like, don't leave me on my own. Wayne's World. Watch Wayne's World. Fuck man, I'm watching Wayne's World tonight. Genuinely so good.
In my new flat at the moment, I can't actually get the normal TV to work because there's no signal. Apparently, I need to go and get an aerial, which I haven't done yet. And I've got a DVD player. Well, it's a digital thing. Either way, whatever. I've got to do something to make it work. It's saying no signal. So anyway, I've got a DVD player which works on the TV, but I haven't got a remote for it. And the thing is, DVDs have a menu where you have to press enter rather than play. So I can't actually watch any DVDs. I can only watch the DVD menu. Then, hello, and then the issue that I've got is the only film that I can watch where you can get past the menu is Heat. Now, Heat is a fantastic film. Heat is a brilliant film. Al Pacino and Robert De Niro, and it's all good. I could get really geeky and say, Batman, The Dark Knight, you like Batman. That film wouldn't have existed if it wasn't for Heat. Anyway, right. So, the issue... No, it wouldn't. Are you joking? So, you've got a villain who's more likeable than the good guy, the protagonist, and it's an epic crime thriller.
Apart from that Batman was created in, 1950s.
Batman, The Dark Knight, the film.
Yeah, it's based on comics.
I know, but... Okay.
Don't fuck with me on
this. Okay, sorry, right, okay. So, anyway, I can only watch that. So, in the last...
Now I'm fucking miserable. Go back. What? Fucking argue your fucking point. How dare you say shit about Batman?
What? It's true.
You've actually upset
So
me.
basically, what you're saying is that
the
the only thing to influence that film with Christian Bale and Heath Ledger, the only thing to influence that was Batman itself.
Yes.
There's no other outside influence whatsoever. So Christopher Nolan only lives within the world of Batman.
Not now, he's quit. Because he's a pussy up.
Yeah, but either way, right, the director and the writer of that only existed within the world of Batman.
Nolan wrote it as well.
Well, either way, yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. It was Jonathan and Christopher Nolan. It was Jonathan and Christopher Nolan.
I know.
So there was two of them, wasn't there? There was two of them, so I was right.
You only know half the facts.
Right, so...
I would like to say to everyone out there, I apologise for his behaviour today. Because it has not been acceptable.
What do you mean it hasn't been acceptable? Why are you being such a mong? I thought you were quite well educated, to be honest, Liam, but you're clearly not.
I want everyone to actually know when it's something about Batman, I turn into a 4-year-old.
Okay.
And it's the same as Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles as well. You start saying stuff about that.
Do you know that was probably influenced by the avant-garde films of Jean-Luc Godard?
I actually have a fact about Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles. Do you know that in England it was called Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles because Margaret Thatcher deemed Ninja too violent?
Really?
I think that's a great thing to leave on.
That's quite good. No, we're not going to leave because I didn't get to finish my story.
It's a boring story.
Oh.
No, go on your
Well, no, all I was going to say is I've got a DVD player that, it hasn't got remotes, and the only thing I can watch is Heat. So in the past 4 days, when I get bored of reading, I'll just play Heat on. I've watched Heat 3 times.
Is that why you're so aggressive?
I've watched Heat 3 times in 4 days. I'm getting aggressive because I've drunk a 2-litre bottle of cherry Coke. I've had about 5 pints of lime and soda, 2 cups of coffee, and I really need a wee.
And I'm not letting it go.
Right, okay, thank you for listening, guys. Right, what we can take from this is that he heavily influenced the film Batman The Dark Knight. Liam, I finally got Liam back to his old self, so for the next podcast you can expect the status quo. Do you say status quo or status quo?
I don't say either. Because it reminds me of the band and they're shit.
They're not shit.
No, you've brought me out to be Uber now.
Well, that's status quo shit. They're well catchy, aren't they? They played Download last year, but they were playing the same time as Avenged Sevenfold, so I had to go and see Avenged Sevenfold.
Did Avenged actually play? Because they always.
Yeah, do you know the best bit? You know, because Jimmy, the drummer, God rest his soul, passed away. They actually did. So M Shadows, the lead singer, did a shout out to Jimmy and got the crowd all chanting, going Jimmy, 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 and it was really sunny, and the sun was just setting, and it started to rain. It was like Jimmy was watching down on everyone, going, "Yeah, I'm going to rain on you lot."
Yeah. Having a big weed.
And then the song started, it stopped raining.
Did you ever think when you were a kid that got weed, like rape was God having a weed?
It still is. Snow is God having a big poo as well.
Why's your poo white?
What do you mean, my poo's white? God's poo's white, not my poo.
No,
did you just refer to it as God?
No.
You did, didn't you? Right, we're going to leave on that note. If we have learned anything from today, Liam thinks that I am the Messiah. So thank you very much.
The star of the emos that are coming out.
Well, I'm not an emo. We've been through this.
Actually,
I'm not a hipster, I'm not an emo.
Saw another emo girl. I think she might be in your cult.
What do you mean? I'm not.
Oh, mate, yeah.
The way you say another emo girl, you're referring to me as an emo girl. And
if you think I'm lying, tell me.
What's the emo girl?
I don't know. She was about 14, so. Have you?
I'm quite glad that I held back there because I was going to go. Did you get her number? But now you said 14. No, I'm not going into that territory.
Like special like cacao. Don't go cacao.
I don't know because I'm not an emo. I'm not an emo.
Well, explain to people what you're wearing today.
Right, I'm wearing.
Generally explain everything you're wearing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm wearing.
Start from top to bottom.
Okay, so I'm wearing Dr. Martin boots.
Emo.
Why are they emo? They're not emo.
What colour are they?
They're grey. Why is that emo? Right, so I'm wearing grey Dr. Martens, black jeans, black top, black jewellery, black nail varnish, black headband, and
to funk it up some download shit.
And a download festival wristband with black hairbands. And just anything black, really.
Badge, that's pretty emo.
The James Cleaver Quintet, by the way. They've broken up now. They're like a.
What band were you listening to?
They're like a gothy band because they toured with 80s Matchbox, who are the epitome of goth. So.
Slash emo.
No, they're not. Why are
It's not nice when you're telling them insult your heroes, is it? See, now you know how I feel about Batman.
Hang on, I'm my own hero. Thank you.